What up, gamers? Fence here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So yeah, let's go ahead and figure out who this Willis guy is.
To all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it. No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
Okay. I mean, that sounds kind of fair if it's like just one incident. If it was repeated, I can maybe understand. Like if there's something going on, but that was just like one time, you know?
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years, maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
I mean, okay, that can be a case too. Like maybe that one rumor really did chase them away, or like, you know, I guess that can make sense.
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and wrecked the business. Once the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up.
Yeah, I figured out that, you know, there's like a rival resort or something that wants to sabotage this place.
Now that we're finally getting back on our feet, here you
Or maybe
are,
like a rival business in
pulling the
general.
Same trick again.
I'm not sure if these guys have a
dress up
resort.
as visitors to smear us.
You ill-intended freak. The resort was never haunted. More like we're being haunted by you.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are you suggesting that either the old rumors or these two gentlemen have something to do with us? Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on. I understand you're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching. But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
So this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
You know what, the way this guy talks, like, I feel like his purpose is to like make sure everyone hears him. Like he's so loud.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too.
Oh my gosh.
Guess where? Right in the cash register.
You're just like, that might be going a bit overboard to make you look suspicious. It's like you're, yeah, how did you know there's cobwebs in a cash register? Did you like try to rob us?
Huh. Sir? Why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the register. You don't mind, right?
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right, Mr. Willis?
Sorry, do I know you? The staff here can do whatever they want. It's their right. And if something has gone missing from the cash register, I think a search would be totally justified. Looks like this whole dispute was just a misunderstanding. Well,
just left us
things
men
to take
behind
care of,
like that.
so I'll be on my way.
As expected of someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties when things go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
Damn it, you just can't keep your mouth shut, can you?
What do we do now? No one's backing us up anymore.
What else? Break through! Move!
These goons Willis found are looking guiltier by the second and are starting to lash out. Think it's okay if Alice and I give them a little wake-up call? Go for it, but stay safe. So this is a battle. Okay, this is where the battle comes in because I remember seeing that when they tried to show off the the skins back in that live stream. I guess now we're gonna see it here in action. All right, let's do it, man. Let's go, Yuzuha. I already know that
Idiot.
a little
The
bit.
job was simple.
I mean, I don't need to
Just had
take
get
it seriously.
greedy and steal stuff.
Need my help, Yuzuha?
And what the heck? There's like way more people here. 3?
Steps to score.
Dang, look at this view, man. What the heck? Like the sun and stuff. They brought a robot. I mean, I'm guessing this is just for gameplay purposes, but
Job you mentioned.
like they brought a robot too.
Explaining it to us in more detail?
You know what is weird? Like this is like the same like style as like
Both individually. Apart.
No way
the
in
one
hell.
Grace brought.
From now on, you won't get another word out of us.
Symmetrical. Keep it up.
I just realized the gameplay's so smooth right now.
Yeah?
I guess because we're not in the open world area that they would normally put us in. I feel like normally the frames would be a bit framey. The thugs were quickly taken away by the resort security, who had just arrived on the scene. They'll be handed over to public security for questioning. Once the theft came to light, the crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by the thieves, and they casually went about their day. Well, that's good. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. I can't believe Troubles managed to follow us all the way out here. I can see a character story of him with these part-time jobs. I can definitely see that. Because that seems to be like a big thing about him where he's always doing these part-time jobs. Like maybe I'm just wondering if it's, like in Wuthering Waves, there's a character named Zani. I don't want to say the story too much, but I can maybe see it being like Zani from Wuthering Waves, maybe. Nah, your timing was perfect, Monato. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in and try to take control of himself. That guy, he totally gives off Stacey in a suit vibes. He's a manager at Three Gates Corps, right? Why would a mid-level exec from a big tops company have it out for this resort? Willis has held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like you said, he's our creditor, but for the longest time, he didn't even care enough to show up. I didn't expect he'd bring a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort's come back to life. I've honestly started to believe things are turning around. He must have heard about that and decided to steer things up. As for the haunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years since the resort's opened, there hasn't been a single real paranormal incident. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not longer after we first opened. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to our resort, just when it was beginning to flourish. From that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through that nightmare all over again. I'm so glad you were here. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Willis' little antics are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me question whether Three Gates has any judgment at all. Let him come back to a dozen times, and we'll just keep kicking him out. The resort's finally catching on. Let's not let him throw off our plans. Yuzuha's right. If these cheap tricks are all he's got, he's no real threat to us now. But is that really all he's got? Why's got a point. Alright, I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shitty folks. That way, everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everything finally coming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. Yeah, that was just a day, man. Like, we worked on so much on the resort for, like, the first day. Dang. Thanks for all the hard work you put in, guys. or Wise, the resort's visitor numbers are growing visibly by the day. Will has stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and Alice and Yuzuha's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. I could have never imagined something like this in the past. It's only going to get better from here. I believe we can do this. So we need to review the resort's performance and visitor flow. The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Please let me take a look. Okay. Okay, I mean, we'll do the next story here. There's also this alpha reward. How do we get this? Oh, complete the music festival. Okay. Wait, how do we go to the story? Let me just claim that all, just in case I forget. Oh, here we go. So that's next up. Let's go do this next. Just keep on going, man, with the story. Let's go talk to her. Morning, Mice. How did you sleep last night? The sound of the waves is perfect for falling asleep. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you well rested. Make sure every guest feels relaxation and beauty of the seaside. That's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Yusuha and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage, getting things ready. Since there's nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you'd like to check it out? Sounds good. No problem. Honestly, after taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm kind of excited for the festival too. Is Astro Yao here?
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
It is about music, so I'm sure Astro Yao will be here, just because we got the connection, you know. Morning, Wise, you're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival, after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. I don't think people come to, like, a resort for classical music. I feel like, you know, something like more like, you know, like one of those, like raves and stuff. It feels more fitting. I feel like classical music is more like, you know, like those opera houses, or, you know, more something more fancier than that. Or like that. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How did you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. You're pretty energetic for this early hour. Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep, Monato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfirst into the Music Fest prep. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of their agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. Well, here is where we come in with Astro Yao. But there's still those willing to come. As of this morning, we got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance in the name of Timefield. We will make this music festival a success. Of course, but if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop, though? That I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we've still got a lot to prep today. Sounds like fun, I'll help too. Knew you'd say that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill in the beach chairs and soak up some sun. And I'm tired. Having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting out the props in front of the stage. Then you wander down to the beach to splash in the water. Before you know it, night quietly falls. I can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Belle and Monato and head over to the sailboat drink stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night. I've never tried that before. Let's go. A ghost. There's a ghost. What's going on? What? Did someone just say ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Alice, Wise, let's go check out what's going on. Huh? We're going there? For real? I mean, come on, let's go and put these ghost rumors to rest. Is it you? Frightened female tourist. Get up! This place is haunted. We can't stay here. Well, yeah, I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on internet about this place being haunted. What's happening? Yeah, calm down. This is a real person, not a ghost. You're a real person, right? Calm down. I am a real person. This place is all haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all these paranormal things just started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like. Where'd you see this? The reception. The shopping area, cafe. Just go check it out for yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get us back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. It's probably just some blankets flying by. I'm sure it's nothing bad. Yuzuha? Did they say this place is haunted? Yuzuha, you promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presences at this resort. Wise, let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we really gonna check it out? Let's go.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
We already checked it out.
Let's head over and check it out.
I think we've already checked it out.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, jeez. That actually scared me. Was not expecting that. I thought like that was coming from like a distance away. Jeez. A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, yet there's this unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock gazes with you. Look at that sound. I don't know if you guys ever heard of like those, like if you're wearing headphones, there's like this one like sound effect where like you hear someone like knock and it makes you look. That's how I kind of felt with that laugh, because it felt like it was coming from a distance. Okay.
What's that?
A
Looks
ghost?
like something's happening over there, too!
It's just that was just a balloon. What the Come on, bro. Okay, that is actually terrifying. Dude, I think the mouth is moving too. What the heck? Okay, that one is actually scary. This one is terrifying. A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on a wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. The woman smiles eerily. You can't just make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait that those thugs were talking about earlier? You know, that painting is actually kind of scary.
Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
Okay. A tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture combined with its nearly shattered body seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps came from behind. Belle, Monotone, Therese, Edge, and your other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Honestly, I'm not feeling so great myself.
You reach out to touch these weird objects, but your hand passes through them. What the heck? Oh, are they holograms? No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form.
Huh? It's right there. Why can't I touch it?
I think there's like a projector somewhere.
Impossible. Something must be wrong.
Therese also reaches out, trying to grab the object, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts, their fear growing as it becomes clear that these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
No, I think there might be a projector. You know, technology is very advanced in this world, even though we have like videotapes for some reason still being sold. um, but yeah, like, you know, we got like mechs. I'm sure they can make holograms too.
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Monato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Fiji, take Therese back to rest.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
You realize Alice isn't following you after seeing those eerie objects. Her nerves finally snap and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no, Alice can't handle scary stuff, let alone facing these head on. She's passed out standing up.
Standing up.
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part!
That's even more scarier.
This painting and this plushie!
I don't think I've ever heard like a character scream as much as Alice.
There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetric!
I guess I can see that. I didn't think that would be like why she's scared though. Was she scared about that too? Like when she saw that thing in the window? Like back in the main story?
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too!
Just two things at once.
Belle! Yuzuha! Please, just get rid of them! I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
Your attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects, only to find that they have vanished without trace, as if they were never there at all.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
The monitor's gotta be a projector. It's so obvious.
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts! It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow.
Wait, we just began the day. Now we're gonna sleep?
Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me? Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
Alice is still in shock. Belle, would you keep her company tonight? As for me...
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
Had a whole night of nightmares, and the arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. So it's the next day, right? Look at the use right there. Edge seems to be communicating, seems to try to communicate with some agitated tourist. But it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walk away. Good morning, Mr. Wise. You look exhausted. Who were those tourists just now? About that, stay calm and hear me out, but someone posted about that last night incident on the internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading elsewhere. Oh, everywhere. Even the tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Yeah, sure thing. Hey there, Yuzuha. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Staying calm? How can we stay calm? The internet is flooded with your ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please, give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. You don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you going to give us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush, and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I've received everyone's requests regarding refunds. I'll process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up in Teresa's eyes. While observing the reception area, someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Belle, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends
aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not. 'Cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
You sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha's checking in with Mia. Go see what they found or head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows the resort the best. Okay. Therese? Mr. Wise, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with the tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Wise came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to know more about the resort, to get closer to the truth behind the haunting. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer the best as best as we can. As best we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis. The guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to the rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying that he couldn't bear to help to see this place go under, and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at 3 Gates Corp. Riding high on his own success, years have passed, and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him after all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, 3 Gates Corp gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? According to the terms of the agreement, the resorts will be transferred to the 3 Gates Corp. Okay, I can see why they would want to maybe make this place fail, so that they can snatch it up for themselves. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. Huh. No use crying over the past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off that debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kamanosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not sure to either. I was really sleepy. So maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Mr. Wise, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then, it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from most people until now. Miss, about this. Edge, no need to keep hiding it anymore. Wise, Alice and Yuzuha have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets, the same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled 3 Gates Corp. in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as Edge's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resorts was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the seas or on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc. remaining assets to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. Got a bunch of clues, but the truth behind the haunting is still a bit hazy. I understand, I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. Okay. You guys. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. What Edge said? There's quite a bit of info there, but keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold it, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Wise, we've got quite a helpful details from that last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at 3 Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Therese to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled with the place with Depp, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so that he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the haunting itself. If we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Yuzuha, why didn't you suddenly grab my tail? So you stop making these weird noises while you're thinking. Don't stress too much, Alice. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Wise is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boats. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help. But Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If you're going out to sea means listening to someone go non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here to keep an eye on the resort. You two go and enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Okay, more fishing going on. Let's do it. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a big boo in charge of going out to the sea. When I can't be much of help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty back in action, we can sail out farther and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Fury said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto-fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today? Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Let's go. We got the auto-fishing now. Together with MP and Alice, you board the large boats and head out toward the waters farther from the resorts. That's cool. We got the auto-fishing.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of deja vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me?
You know, that entire scene, I
It
can't
feels like
tell
ever
if
since I met you, Yuzuha, and Monado,
like Wise is like his elbow was like
everything's
clipping
been
into her
changing.
boobs.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories.
Like that was like kind of like
Scares me.
distracting me a bit.
But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
Yeah, I'm seeing some sharks in the
A whale?
background.
Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
When is she about to go for a kiss? After spending a long afternoon on the boats with Alice, you return to the resort. Wait, we're not going to do the auto fishing? Come on, bro. What's wrong?
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you alright?
Hello?
Fine. But there's something else that's been bothering me.
Okay. Wise, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. It goes in broad daylight, and that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. Don't worry. Oh, but don't worry, Monato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact to the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see. A mosquito hovering in thin air. That must be what's been going on. What are you thinking? You'll just have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. I'm guessing it means like something is invisible. So maybe not holograms, but they just, you know, have some kind of like cloaking technology. Yeah, like that over there. I'm guessing, you know, it can turn invisible by itself, but it's still there. Well, no, because like they don't have a physical form, right? How is it still hovering like the mosquito? I don't know, we'll see. I'm still kind of confused about this. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I find, more importantly, there should be something around here, something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work, her nose twitching to pick up scent, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation, when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something without a moment's hesitation. She clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Found it. This is it. This is... Is it the hologram? Was that right? The projector?
Huh. A holographic projector.
It is,
And
okay.
it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be wrong. But like maybe it's like I don't think it's supernatural still. I thought maybe it was like another way to I guess show them, you know, like a hologram or projector. But no, I was right. Okay.
For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship,
Okay, I see.
You said, deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from.
So that's why the mosquito was hovering on air. I was thinking the mosquito was on those objects, and not the projector.
Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Oh.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes. Of course.
I'm here! That holographic projector
Hey.
you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
That's cool. I thought maybe she would be voiceless. But no, she's got some voice acting here. Like, I thought maybe the returning characters would be voiceless, because I feel like that would be the easiest way to do it without getting the voice actors. Because, you know, they might have moved on.
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes a projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems, and chameleon
Oops, my
coating
bad.
was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But
I don't think I need to go back, do I? Playback?
yes, the military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
The problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls over monotone and leads you to both to another haunted object. Okay, but yeah, we'll do that next time, guys. Yeah, the story so far has taken a spooky turn, and yeah, we'll see how much there is to go. I feel like, you know, we're about to maybe finish things off in the next video, because I think we're about to expose them and then have that music festival and stuff. But yeah, can't wait, man. So yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good